Welcome back, I'm Rob Lang and this is my game Clomper. You live inside a mechanical ladybird called a Clomper, which you can control by laying pipes to power machines with steam. The outside world is a hellscape that you explore from inside the Clomper, picking up resources and completing quests. If that sounds like fun, like and subscribe for more. Hello, me again. You get to see my face. Lucky you. So let's have a look at how heat works. We've got 4 boilers, they're all the same, so let's look at this one here. We've got 2 dials, steam and heat, and we've got this handle which will allow us to control how much steam comes out. So if I press E while hovering over, we'll increase the amount of steam. Now there's 2 needles on it, a short fat one that shows us how much steam is coming out and a long thin one that shows us how much is consumed. Now if you're really playing this game well, you'll adjust the steam by going up and down to make those 2 match. Now that's not going to be possible all the time, but that's where the skill is, guessing how much you're going to need and not having too much. Now with that you have heat building up. This is the new thing that's been added really. Now as you can see, the heat is now building up. It's between 0 and 10. I like things simple because I am, and it's crawling up bit by bit, and it's around 3, and it will keep building up if we don't use anything with this steam. So let's connect it up to a machine, and we're going to do the map to start with. Now I like the map because it's easy to connect and also it only consumes 15 steam. So there we go, the map's come on. We can see this because it's got its steam dial here is all full up. So let's go back over and see what the boiler is saying. So the boiler is still outputting 5, but now, or 50, and now the steam consumed is 15. So that's the amount that's consumed by the actual map. Fantastic. That's all very well for the map, but what about things like the legs, which consume whatever steam is remaining? So let's link that one up and see what happens. So here we go, now we've got the leg linked up. The leg is going to eat whatever steam remains, so you can see the consumed needle is lining up with the steam output needle. They're both together, and that's what you want. That's the best way to play. That means your heat management's going to be really good. So what happens when you just put the boiler up to 100 and don't link it up to anything? And we'll leave it alone, and it will go bang. Now it doesn't go bang in an impressive way because I've not done that yet, but it will switch off, this handle will go back to 0 and you'll get no steam coming out of it. In the future there's going to be animations, more life, and that's part of the problem. There's very little life going on in here, so I've got to fix that. So while that's heating up, let's have a look at the new dial. Now the new dial is on the con, it's this one here, and it shows you the heat of all 4 boilers. And I'm going to just link up the con. It's currently off because the con itself has no steam. So let's link that up. So the con is now powered up. We can see the health ball is full there, so it's showing us how well it is, and we can see that one of the boilers, this will be the first one that's connected to the con and the leg, its heat is staying around 5, which is nice and safe. But the other one is actually building up and will keep going all the way until it hits 10. I want to improve these dials. I want to have like a red danger zone, but that's for later. So it's nearly about to go bang. We can see the big ball in the top is lit up. That's showing us how much steam is coming out. You can see it's at full power there, and it's going to go bang any second. Now as soon as it hits 100, it doesn't go bang immediately. It starts a timer which says, oh, there it goes, it's gone. So you can see the handle's back down to 0. The ball at the top is gone blank. I mean, it's not that impressive, but we can come back to fix it. And to fix the boiler, it's the same damage system that I've always had. Press E and then you fill in the up, down, left, right code. Now that was an extraordinary situation. You won't normally get into that. Why would you put a boiler on full power when you're not using it? That would be the work of a crazy person. So you're sitting here and you're working really hard, and you're not really paying attention, and you want to stop. So you stop there and you're still not paying attention to what's going on, but you've just switched off the consumer of this boiler. So this boiler now is putting out its full amount of steam. So it's putting out full steam, but it's only using up 30 for the con and for the map, which isn't very much. So the heat is winding up. Now if you don't pay attention to the dial over here, then that boiler's going to go bang. At the moment that's not too much of a problem, but if you imagine this is a survival game, then you're going to have to use resources to repair that boiler, and you may not want to do that. So if you're not paying attention, the heat will grow and grow and grow, and then it will just go bang just like before. So that's the crux of the new feature. In actual play, what tends to happen is you try and get all of these boiler handles set up just so that they're giving you enough steam without going bang. And then in the future, you'll want to push them all the way up to full power, because you're going to need that power for speed to run away from things or to complete quests. Now it is a little bit dull at the moment. The boilers don't shake. The inside of the boiler is just a light, which is awful. However, I'm going to come back to that with the next set of work that I'm doing, because the next big chunk of feature is to breathe life into the Clomper, to make it feel like a living thing, even though it's mechanical. Do you think this is a good feature? Have you got any ideas in ways in which it could be improved? Then please let me know down in the comments. Thanks very much for getting all the way through to the end. I hope you like this devlog. I've got some great stuff coming up in the next one. Stay safe, take care of yourself, and until next time, bye bye. Hello, me again. Now you get to see my ugly face while I try and play my own game. Can't stop. Oh yes, my dodgy face is back. Let's have a look at how this... and that means that we can increase the steam. Scheme? What's the scheme? Scheme, everybody. If you know what scheme is, please pop it in the comments, because I've got no idea. I can't even use words. So hopefully in my next devlog I'll have you something. What? It's like nearly 10 o'clock. I don't know what I'm doing. Right. Ooh, got a bit of a hot head. What do you think? Let me down in the comments. Why don't you let me down in the comments? Why don't you just say that, you know, you're not here for me, you're not here for my shiny head. You're here, in fact, just to see if I can actually finish the game. You're here to see me fail. Let me down in the comments. What's that even mean? Take 6,412. It's an outro. How many times have I said these words? 45,000. Please let me know down in the... I could do this like Michael Caine. If you have a good feature... Yeah, I'm finished. I don't have to do it again. Is it recording?